Come walk with me. Arm weights are optional, so you can pause the video right now and go grab arm weights if you want, or you could grab some canned goods and use those for arm weights if you would like, or you can just not use them at all. It's perfectly fine not to have arm weights. All right, here we are already at week 3 of our Busy December challenge. And of course it goes by really fast because it is that month of December. We're going to talk about how to make time for healthy things during the holidays. Of course, you may feel like doing this challenge takes time, and it does take time, but in the end it ends up saving you time because it gives you more focus and more energy, and you're going to feel more organized. So it's going to actually make your life much easier just by doing some of these thinking on the moves. Be sure to stay until the end of this video so you can learn about all of the benefits. We're going to do side to side bilateral stimulation. We're crossing our arms one in front of the other, and I like to get down low so that I can challenge myself, but you can also stand up straight and tall. And I'm Kim, and thank you for being here with me. We are much better together, and I'm here with you, and you're here with me. Okay, again, crossing the arms in front of each other, and you're switching off which one is going in front. We are doing that because we are activating both hemispheres of our brain. And that's what we want to do. For the challenge, this is how it works. Your mission is to do at least 15 thinking on the move workouts during the month of December. And there are some ways to level up. But before I get to those, realize that if you are just starting now, it is okay. You can still join the challenge and even meet or exceed it. And I'll explain how. Okay, the ways to level up. If you do 15 thinking on the move workouts, then you'll get the bronze level. 20 is the silver level. 25, gold, and 30 is platinum. I know there are 31 days in December, but you can take at least one day off. All right, here's how you can catch up, even if you're just starting now. You can double or triple up on one day. If your schedule is too hectic, you can just make it up. These workouts are about 15 minutes. So I do think it's possible to double or triple up, or maybe even quadruple. There's a new video each week, with the last one coming on Thursday, December 26th, because I usually publish on Wednesday, but that will be Christmas Day this year. So there are many other workout videos on my channel that you can choose from. There's over 70, and you can do those at any time. The holidays can be a very busy and stressful time with so much to do, maybe traveling, maybe family visiting, and it's hard to find the time. My number one way that I make time for healthy is to make it a non-negotiable, and which I'm talking about with movement and thinking on the move. So I do it first thing before I eat, and eating is my reward, so I don't eat breakfast until I have done my movement. You don't have to drive to a gym. You have YouTube, you have thinking on the move, and it makes it much more convenient for me. I started doing that when my children were born because I didn't have time to, I didn't want to spend the time to drive to the gym. And So I started working out at home because I figured it was taking me about 20 minutes to drive to the gym. And so that was 40 minutes that I could have back if I didn't have to do that. So that saves you some time to use YouTube and thinking on the move. I also always drink water with my exercise, and that helps keep you hydrated, and that's a time saver too, because you're adding it in while you are exercising. Okay, part of the brain activation that we do at the beginning of thinking on the move is youth connection. And today I have some trivia questions from the 1970s. Which game console, released in 1977, became a major success and helped popularize home video gaming? The Atari 2600. Who played the title character in the 1978 movie Superman? Christopher Reeve. What 1970s TV show featured the characters Archie and Edith Bunker? All in the Family. Remember, keep switching off your arm crosses and your low if you want to. You can also engage your abs, pull them in. That is also a great thing to do. All right, which 1975 movie directed by Steven Spielberg features a killer shark terrorizing a small beach town? Jaws. What electronic musical instrument introduced in the 1970s became widely used in rock and pop music? The synthesizer. All right, you're doing awesome. Just keep going, keep moving. We're going to be walking up and back. And I'd like to add in the up and back, the backwards walking, because we don't usually move our muscles that way. And also it helps with balance, which is something that we need to work on as we get older. All right, so up and back. Another way to make your holidays healthy is to add weight resistant exercises. So some of the reasons that is important is for muscle strength and tone, and flexibility and balance, which they may help reduce the risk of falls. It also helps with weight management, and it may help reduce or prevent cognitive decline in older people. And here we can combine it to save time. You can also, one of the ways that I've just been adding this is I used to always ask for my grocery bags to be packed light, but now I want them to be heavy, because it's another way that I can be practicing strength training. So I think adding that in ways that you don't normally. I also am a teacher, and I have my teacher bags, and those actually weigh quite a lot that I bring back and forth to school every day. So that probably helps me too. So be a teacher. Okay, you're doing fantastic. Your health is growing. All right, we're gonna go on to knees. For knees, we pull in our abs, and then we wanna reach them up as high, like chest level if possible. But of course, don't do anything that is uncomfortable for you. We want to make sure that everybody is okay. These are missing operator puzzles. So An example would be if I say 5 blank 3 equals 2, the missing operation would be minus. So 5 minus 3 equals 2. All right, here's a puzzle. 7 blank 3 blank 1 equals 3. Our answer is 7 minus 3 minus 1 equals 3. Our next puzzle, 5 blank 2 blank 2 equals 1. Pull the abs in. Five minus 2 equals 1. 20 blank 4 blank 3 equals 10. Abs in. 20 divided by 4 times 2 equals 10. 8 blank 4 blank 6 equals 2. 8 minus 4 divided by 2 equals 2. Okay, we're switching now to hamstring curls. And these are some riddles. What goes up but never comes down? Your age. The more of this there is, the less you see. What is it? Darkness. What runs but never walks, has a mouth but never talks, has a head but never weeps, has a bed but never sleeps. A river. What begins with the T, ends with the T, and has T in it. A teapot. What is always in front of you but can't be seen? The future. All right, I'm switching over to walking in place. Just keep going. That synergy is working. And the synergy is working your brain and body at the same time. My theory is that we get a multiplied effect. I know that our brain neurons are firing and our dendrites are growing and thickening, which is what we want. Okay, we're going to walk up and back again. Up and back. I do about 3 or 4 steps because that's about the space that I have, but you can do whatever fits your space. I would do like 10 or 12 if I could. All right. Now I want to talk about having a simple meal plan and how that can help your holidays to be healthy. You can repeat the same thing every week. Like you can make a meal plan for the week and then repeat that every week. I know people that do that. You can also have a 2-week plan and then just repeat that. If you felt like, you know, oh, it might be too boring for you for the 1 week. And of course you can adjust as needed because you might have something going on in the evening and then you might not have time to cook, or maybe you have an event to go to and there's dinner provided or something. So you can adjust as needed. When it is very busy, go simple. Okay, like in the month of December is generally pretty busy for most of us. So go simple. on your meals. You can do the crazy cool stuff when you have more time, maybe in January. But it's easier to keep it simple and healthy at the holidays. Move every day, even if it's only 10 or 15 minutes. If you're traveling, when I'm traveling and I have to go to the airport, and sometimes I have to get up really early, like I'm sure you may have had to do that too, get up at 2 or 3 in the morning. And in that case, I'm probably not going to do my morning movement ahead of time, but what I do is I walk laps at the airport once I'm there and waiting for my flight. So I usually can get in, a couple thousand steps, if not more. So move, even if it's only a little bit. If you don't have time for a 30 or 40 or 60-minute workout, it's okay. Do what you can. These thinking on the moves are perfect because you can do one and it's only about 15 minutes. If you have extra time, do 2 or 3. All right, back to the meal planning. Simple meals for the meals that you can control. If there's an event or a party, you can't really control that. But be sure to stay around to the end of this video because I have something important to share. All right, we're going to be walking up and back, and this is a read aloud. Reading aloud can increase brain activity and strengthen neural pathways, which can improve cognitive functioning. Mind-body connection is built into our brain, a study suggests. The findings point to brain areas that integrate planning, purpose, physiology, behavior, and movement. And this is by Tamara Bandari. It was written April 19th, 2023. I am summarizing it here for you, and I will put the link in the notes for the video. Your job is to read aloud. You'll see the words on the screen with the captions and read those aloud with me. Practitioners of mindfulness often say, calm body, calm mind. A new study from Washington University School of Medicine in St. Louis backs this up by showing how the brain's movement areas are linked to thinking, planning, and controlling involuntary functions like blood pressure and heartbeat. This study literally connects the body and mind within the brain structure, offering scientific evidence for the intertwined relationship. The research published in Nature explains phenomena like why anxiety makes people pace and why exercise boosts mood. Breathing exercises and meditation can calm both body and mind because the brain areas responsible for movement are connected to those managing stress and involuntary bodily functions. This discovery provides a scientific basis for practices that alleviate anxiety by calming the body first. The researchers, Evan and Gordon and Nico Dosenbach, used modern brain imaging techniques to update a 1930s brain map by neurosurgeon Wilder Penfield. They scanned the brains of healthy adults using functional MRI and confirmed their findings with large data sets. Their results showed that Penfield's map was incomplete. New areas within the motor cortex connect to parts of the brain involved in thinking, planning, and internal bodily control, not just movement. These new findings led to the naming of the Somato Body Cognitive Mind Action Network, or SCAN. This network appears to develop as children grow and is more complex in humans compared to monkeys. The scan integrates movement with higher thinking and planning, highlighting how the body and mind work together to help us achieve goals and avoid harm. This discovery challenges long-held views and offers a fresh perspective on the brain's organization and function. All right, way to go. You're doing a great job. I'd like to include these articles, articles about research and the brain and health, because I think they're very relevant to us here at Thinking on the Move. All right, so our Thinking on the Moves are enhancing our mind and body connection. And it's an easy way to make the holidays healthy and happier, just by moving. Okay, I fully believe that we are better together. And I'm here with you, and you're here with me, which I really appreciate. Please consider subscribing. You can just click the link. All right, I have some shout outs. A shout out to Minnie Rashala. Thank you for your comment about a super video and that we had the same great taste in outfits. All right, it is time for heel dig, so I will back up so you can see. Heel dig is just one heel out in front of you and your toes are up. Here's the extremely important part that I ask you to stay until the end to. Connection. Connecting to our own soul and having a peaceful connection. Also connecting to others, connecting to friends and family, and just to the the consciousness out there. Having a connection like that is very important for us, especially as we age. But I think it's really important for all of us. It really doesn't matter how old we are, because we all want to belong. So I built the connection part into these videos because I think that it's essential for us. So today we're going to do Listen to Your Heart, where I'll just give you time to listen to what your heart may be saying to you. Okay, go. Here's some magic. Consistency is the magic multiplier, I like to say. I fully believe that. In exercise and healthy eating, it is a magic multiplier. It's also a multiplier in relationships, in your financial decisions. Being consistent and showing up for yourself makes a huge difference. All right, here's a favorite quote for you. We can do hard things. Yes, we can. And remember the benefits of participating in this challenge. Increase energy, reduce stress, improve overall well-being. Self-care is so important, especially during the busy times. So just make it easier on yourself, and you can join this wellness challenge. You'll actually save time, and you're going to feel happier that you did. So go for at least 15 Thinking on the Moves this month. Remember, you can do more than one in a day. You can do another one right now. There's a playlist. Bye. Thank you for being here.